So I'm just coming back from breakfast, where I dated myself, and I had a really good breakfast. I think I ate it like, you know, the place I went to, the chairs were so big. I felt like, like fucking 5 people could sit in the chair. I never felt so small. Like the chair in the back, it was up to my, like up to here. It was like being like silver locks, not Goldilocks. Well, there's some gold in there too, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm coming back from breakfast where I saw a comment and I want to come here and make a serious video. And now, like, Alex won't stop making me laugh with his comments. And really quick, I see Dawn made a video and it's like 14 seconds. So I might as well look at it. And now I'm like, stop. I love you, Dawn. That was awesome. You proved to me that I am not the only one. I'm not going to say, because I've never counted how many times I think I'm making a video and I never pressed on the button. So I was basically talking to myself where I can't even repeat to myself and re-listen or show it with anybody. Yeah, I do it all the time. I did it this morning. So yeah, I don't want to drag on. I've already like done the almost 40-minute video today. And oh, whatever. It's really cold. It's windy out. I just ate like a ton of food. Like I'm like Goldilocks that like didn't think the mama's plate or the daddy's plate were not satisfying, and I ate like all 3. Well, it was really 1, but there was a lot of food. Excuse me. So when I say for me, and if you're there, you're there. If you're not, maybe this will like help you to understand or see how fast we can pivot from something, from comments. So in something, I forget if it was one of my things or somebody else's, but Jen's Gems and then Bridget 5 Tarot are commenting and I'm re-commenting. I think it's from one of my videos. I can't remember. Anyways, and at one point I say something because Jen like sees the Mandela effect stuff and kind of reports on that. And I said, I wonder what's going to happen with the Canadian flag. I feel that the Indigenous was never validated, and that we're on Indigenous land, and I meant it. I fucking meant it. And Bridget, her comment is, well, Genevieve, that's quite controversial. Who exactly were the first peoples here? Does it matter? Haven't we all been born here? Everywhere? Everywhere? And then she says, I just blew my own mind. Ha ha ha, giggles. And so I was sitting in the restaurant just before I got my plate, and I saw this comment, and doesn't matter if it's my sister. I said it in the other video. We all have different opinions. That's always gonna stay. So as I saw this, I was like, does she not know anything about like Indigenous issues? And then because I said that to myself, and the plate came right then, so then I kind of simmered down and was eating, and then I was thinking, what is it that got me about her comment? Why does she need to know about what I know? And what I know, is it right or is it wrong? It's not. And then it hit me. That little thing inside that I've always wanted to be part of Vital No More, like on the forefront. I wanted to be at Standing Rock, and I wanted to be, protesting the pipelines. That's who I wanted to be and was never able to be. And I just did it in the background by, the energy and all that. But what I realized, what Bridget helped me to see from me, what I needed to get rid of, that little like, it's Indigenous land, was that key that I needed inside of what she said. We have all been here before. We already are our ancestors. The land is everyone's. And part of what my things that if I could, I talked about the chief before, if I could talk to the chief, is that right now there's like a big trial. Is it a trial? It's in court for the lands. And one of the things that the little rainbow warrior in me wants to say is that this isn't important anymore. We are one. But I'm still holding on to the fact that that belief that it's indigenous land. Do I believe that? Yes, but indigenous means everyone. And it's one of the things that kind of the rainbow warrior in me knows we're all one, that the tribe of many colors must come in and you know, form a new world, and that we are all one. But I was still hanging on. I was still hanging on to that thing. Boom. Thank you, Bridget. You blew your own mind, but you blew mine too. And you blew my heart wide open, and my thought of one thing to something else. And truly believe that thing. When you think you know something, there's always something else to, there's always, like, I don't know how to be rigid and think like I am right all the time. I'm wrong 3/4 of the time. Fuck, I can't even make a video and press play. Like 1 out of 5 times I don't even press play on a video and I'm not recording. So seriously. But that thing where always ready to see another perspective, and for me, as soon as I have some sort of like and wanna, I always try to turn it around. And even with the Julian Assange video that I made the other day, that helped me to realign within and really go inside myself. And I'm not taking that video off. That's part of what I wanted in the moment, and it's part of what I feel. I do believe people need to stand up to their roles for who they are, their own authenticity, and that's it. It's meant to be. But not in a state of like, you must do that. Because even if you don't do it, like, fine. Somebody else will. Like, it's not a big deal. And maybe you were never planned to actually take on the role, and that's your thing. It's not a big deal. Anyways, I don't feel like I'm explaining myself super well, but it's really windy. I really thought this was going to be the day to just be outside and not like have 752 layers on. I know that sounds like a lot, but you gotta understand, like, we hit the double digits for the first time last night, in the middle of the night. Yep. Awesome, eh? When I went to bed, it hit the double digits. By the time I got up this morning, it was fucking cold again. I missed it. That's what you get when you go to bed. Anyways, I'm fucking dead. I swear so much. Like, what's with the swearing? I don't know. Fuck it.